I'm so sorry. No, you can't do that. I can't do that. I'll never get no clients.
Does anybody else relate, or is it just me?
Try to remember to smile because you look angry on camera all the time.
Hi everyone, welcome to the first episode of LAYB, Living Life as Young Believers. I'm Foya.
I'm O'Shane. I'm O'Dane.
I'm Charles.
And I'm Jesse.
And today we're talking about Fomo, which is fear of missing out. So, just to start out, I guess I'll just say I have FOMO. My name is Foya Marie, and I have FOMO because everyone is in a relationship and I'm not.
Everyone's in a relationship.
Does anyone relate?
You're on your own on that one.
Your mom's gonna watch this. Take,
Very precarious position.
for example, our Jesse here. I will let Jesse. He's engaged right now. My friend just got married. Lots of my friends are engaged.
Whoa, that arm was pointing to me. Not me.
My friend.
Not me.
I'm just here. And mind you, I'm content in the Lord. Like, I love Jesus.
So,
but like,
are you looking to get married right now?
no. But like,
For a man,
there's nobody
right?
to get married to right now. But it's like, everybody's in something. Am I missing out? I wonder if I'm missing out sometimes on like the relationship scene and stuff like that.
Would you marry someone? I'm so sorry. No, you can't do that. I can't do that. I'll never get no clients.
Does anybody else relate, or is it just me?
How do I feel about relationships? It's not really fair because like I know I'm not ready to fully rush into anything right now. So like people who are getting married right now, getting engaged right now. Congratulations. But like, it's not like enticing to me to just jump into an engagement right away.
No, jump out, but don't you feel like sometimes like you're missing out on anything?
But if you're not ready,
That's a life-changing
thing at the end of the day.
I don't want to get married yet. But
Just
like,
because you see it.
Oh,
So you just want to be in a
anybody?
relationship.
I wanna.
This one be followable to you.
Yeah, that's bandwagon.
I'm here. The fact that we all agreed to talk about this and nobody's actually getting into it and contributing is kind of annoying.
I think what I will say, for me, and I gotta choose my words super carefully here.
Why is that?
Because people are watching, huh?
Well, you're saying you're alone.
People are watching, you know. Boy, you know. The thing with Charles is, I'm a very interesting individual. But I will say, when it comes to relationships, here's what I'll say. I will say that, you know what you know. Wow, this is crazy.
So maybe we won't talk about relationships.
No, we should. It's just,
It's a good
I'm
topic.
just trying to be smart with what I say because I don't want to get in trouble. You can take relationships for some reason in this day and age. People don't take their interactions and learn from them. So I feel like a lot of times we go into circles of mix-up. Like girls will date the same type of guys will date the same type of girls, and there's no real growth happening within themselves. And they always wonder, why is it I'm always finding myself in these issues and these problems? And for me personally, being a single guy, I believe that you have to be confident in who you are and knowing who you are before you engage in looking for relationships. And even though you look around, because a lot of people that are getting married broken people are getting married and engaged to broken people. And you don't want to envy that because it manifests itself years down the road. So, you know, instead of looking, some people are going to have to be like Jacob and wait 14 years. Is that wrong, Jacob or Joseph? Jacob. All right, good job, Bible scholars. Some people have to be like Jacob and wait 14 years for Rachel. But, you know, they rush and they go to cockeyed Leah because they want that right now. You know?
I have a question. So, what is it about relationships that people want? Like, being in a relationship, I always wonder, like, so, as an
How long are you in a
outsider-
relationship, Jesse?
Long time.
No, but that's important because that exposes.
So, I graduated high school almost 10 years ago. The person I'm engaged to now is the same person I went to prom with.
Oh,
So,
that's
I should
good.
give you an idea.
Everybody's different.
Yeah, we don't have that fairy tale stuff here. We're real people.
Okay.
She's like, I want this.
No, I don't. I want to be engaged. No, I have FOMO of being engaged. I'm not ready for that
So
yet.
what I'm trying to ask is, what is it that people like? like being single, looking at people in relationships, what is it that you want about it? Like what?
It's church, man. If I wasn't in church, I wouldn't be as inclined to run to relationships as I'm not saying I run to them. Let me stop there. I run away, but I'm not as inclined to date. I wouldn't be as inclined to be in a relationship. I even have to choose my words correctly. If I wasn't in church, but in church, I feel because the pressure is marriage, and that is the holy grail of achievement in church. That makes relationships so much more, like your church contemporaries look at you as a man when you have a family. You know, you're no longer Charles by first name basis. Now I have to address you. The kids have to address you as brother Charles. You know, and it's a sort of a claim. I'm being real. Is that not real? I'm not being real. You're laughing at me,
That's
bro.
not true of my church.
That's a sad truth, but people shouldn't even be like that because some people are not meant to be in marriage. Like some people are meant to be humans.
But the desire is there, and that's not a crime, and that's not bad. As
Yeah.
long as you do have a relationship with God, and you do say, you know what, it's there, and I want a relationship, that would lead to marriage. But you know, I'm still in this season right now where I have to work on some things with God. I'm still right now, I have to focus on this for God. Right now, while I'm not married, God's given me this, and this to do, which I'm supposed to be doing with my singleness. So you have to have that maturity with God and that relationship. That's like, I'm not gonna jump into it, even though I want it. If the feeling is there, I'm not gonna just jump into anything without God saying, okay, there's purpose here, and this is right. You know
Let's
what I mean?
look into that. Let's look into that for a second. Because we say, I don't want to jump into anything without God saying A, B, and C. I think we've reached a place in this day and age where people are like, okay, I can make a logical decision. If God gives me some semblance of a sign to confirm my logic, then okay, I'll make that leap, you know? Because let's just be honest, not everybody is doing the whole thing of, you know, I need to wait for the Holy Ghost to tell the church mother and 3 other people that, you know what, that's who your husband is, right? And it's really hard because the faith is not at that place as it used to be. That's just being honest. But I wonder, you know, if is it possible, like when you're saying seeking God, what is it that you should be, as a young person in this Fomo topic, like what are you going to have to accept missing out on in order for God to prepare you to receive who He has for you?
I'm gonna have to miss out on taking cute Snapchats with people.
You totally missed my question. You totally destroyed
You
my
said,
big
what are you
question.
missing out on? You said, what are you missing out on?
That is a fear though because she's seeing all these relationships
I'm not.
on social
So
media.
she What wants am I gonna say I'm
she
missing?
kind of wants to,
And I never said I wanted like marriage, so I'm not really missing out on.
So
There's not really anything you're missing out on. It's just a mental thing that you just kind of
'cause
like.
when you think
I
of
just don't have
relationships,
that.
like what do you really think of? Like you just think of like the sex. You think of like
Someone to talk to.
no, but
No, it's not.
real.
Sex is
It's real.
But I guess someone to talk
The
to
way how
all
you said
the
sex
time.
is funny.
Someone to talk to all the time, or like.
But you can still talk to somebody all the time. Like,
Yeah,
you're not in a relationship with them. You can have
No,
a
you
friend.
can have a relationship, but it's
Yeah, a lot of
not.
people are pen
My
pals and they
friends,
think
I
they're
don't talk
relationships,
to like
Oh, don't
my
put that
closest
in
friends.
there.
I don't talk to all through the day and all through the night.
I'm joking. God forgive me.
So you don't have like a lot of male friends that you talk
How
to.
about you, since you're single? Please tell me. Like,
Alright.
we're all looking at me.
Well,
We're going hard on fire right now.
because she's like the only female here, so you know you gotta like test her and see what she's.
I'm coming
I'm seeing
back,
bare
by the
feminists in the
way.
comments. These guys.
You gotta so mean to that girl. No man. But for me, I'm like, it's challenging for me because I'm like, I never really talked to like a church girl per se to jump into a relationship with. So I never really had a relationship with a church girl. So
But any girl, it wasn't just church girls.
yeah, but like it's different. It's different.
It
You
is
know,
different.
because
100%
if you're not with a saved girl, then your mindset is different.
Future's a little more
What do you
bleak.
think?
It's a lot more
What
bleak.
tell me what that's like?
It's just different. Like it's not mine. You don't really think of God if one
You're gonna
person's
do
thinking
any
of
and
sex and you're
everything you
thinking
wanna
about. It's basically
At least in a godly relationship.
like you can
have-
like if let's say you wanted to fall, somebody can say, yo, this no, not I don't want to do this. Let's just pray. You know what I mean? But if nobody's thinking about that, if I say I want to fall and the girl's not saved, then she's gonna be like, fall, take me.
real.
You know what I
That's
mean?
real.
And that's just life.
That's real. So is it one of those where it's like,
And who knows? That could be like that with a church girl too. Never know.
so
true.
don't put that in there.
That's
Don't put that in there. Let me stop myself.
People are people where we find them.
I want to say, listen
Hey.
down. Like, let's go.
Hey man, hey. All I will say is, I can't say that. I'll just say, hey, not every time you hear that the guy's the villain, the guy's the villain. Just remember that. Just remember that.
Okay.
Just remember that.
You got
What?
Just remember that. Just remember that.
About the FOMO.
Yeah.
Just remember
But
that.
yeah, it's definitely a fear because like humans in a whole, we're meant to be in relationships with
One
other
connection,
people.
yeah.
Yeah. So like to have that relationship on that deep level, some people definitely want that. Like you can have a lot of friends, but you still want that intimate relationship one day.
I wonder if it's unfulfillment though. Like I wonder if it's like, is it one of those where we, and as people in general, we seek out these things because we in ourselves feel incomplete.
That's true.
And I wonder if as a child of God, you know, when Christ really says we are his bride, we are the ones that he loves, he's the ones that he chases after us. Do we not believe those words? That's why we seek out for those things? Or is it that, you know, I don't know, it depends. It depends. Like I don't know. Like I do know for me, like I'm reaching an age right now where when I see the cute little family come into the barber shop, I feel some type of way in my heart, like, you know, that looks nice.
Goals.
The goals, real time, goals, honestly. But before, it wasn't it was like, oh man, like, you know, I didn't care to see it. Like, it was like, whatever, I see it and you keep it moving. But it just comes with the territory. I think it comes with growth. It comes with really understanding. And I think for me right now, it's a process. Like, sometimes you're gonna talk to some people that aren't meant to be there in your future, right? And sometimes FOMO affects you even in your family. Like there's some people that are in relationships that get engaged and married to people that it's because their family is like, yo, you will miss out if you don't jump on this opportunity. Marrying people that aren't really for them. So I wonder, like, as a body, as people of God, like, how do you get to that place where you have that confidence within yourself to say, all right, this is for me, even though Rachel outside may look better than, is it Rachel? Yeah. Even though Rachel outside,
right?
Okay, no, I'll be fair with how I say it. Even though aesthetically Rachel may be a more higher option than Leah's the one that's gonna give you the children, right? And carry on your lineage. So the value is like sometimes people can't. Is that biblical? I feel like that's biblical.
I'm just wondering where you going with it.
I'm just saying that in applying this to FOMO, I'm just saying that and understanding and being confident in who you are is so important because it affects the partners you select for the rest of your life.
I think a lot of people get consumed by FOMO, and we're so relationship right now, but like into other stuff. Like we get consumed by FOMO because we, first of all, what you were saying about the scriptures, we don't even know the scriptures. It's not that we don't believe them. A lot of people aren't in the Word enough to even know the scriptures that tell you about being content and what you have in the Lord and what you need to be doing now. A lot of people aren't focused on that. And so a lot of people are going to be consumed with that. You know, I think FOMO is really normal, like kind of like, you know, should I be there? Should I? But then you get consumed with it, like being at the parties, and you get consumed with everybody's out doing that tonight and I can't be out there doing that when you aren't in the Word and you're not, you know, you don't have a close relationship with God. Because a lot of us have relationships and we go to church, but like, I mean a personal relationship where you talk to God.
That's real. I mean, as a youth growing up, like one of the other former youth presence, I'll use this quote of scripture from, I think, like Proverbs 3 or something like that. It said, sinners entice you, consent thou not. Like, you know the
Yeah,
one.
of course.
So yeah, I feel like, but yeah, like you said, you need to have a good understanding of self. Like, and if you don't have a good understanding of self, you will. It's just a reality. You will fall into certain things, and sometimes it takes for you to fall for you to learn. Yeah.
Right. And I wonder, how do you get to that place where you are, and I think that place to really learn who you are, it does come through suffering, it comes through disappointment, it comes through people letting you down. One young sister that like I encourage and I counsel, she was telling me, she's like, Charles, the things you've been telling me for the last 3 years, I just started adhering to them now because someone disappointed me. A group of my friends talked behind my back. And I'm learning that sometimes in the process of the fear of missing out, you're gonna have to experience fear that's gonna have to force you to change who you are and become who you need to be. So that's just really what it is. But anyone else?
I'm good. You guys want to wrap up?
Yeah, wrap it up, man. Well, this was Lab. See you next time,
First
guys.
episode.
See you next time, guys.
We did a good outro. Awesome. Keep that together.